Hello, good morning everybody. We are here in the parking lot of Epcot. We are here on October 1st, 2022, which is Epcot's 40th anniversary. We're actually already in the park, and I had to go get something else from the car that I left in the car. And Brittany's still in the park. She's actually right now looking at the line for the creation shop for all the Epcot merch. So we're gonna go ahead and just jump to that right now so you can see how crazy this line is.
Okay, so this is the line for creation shops. You actually enter over on the other side on it, that entrance. And it's zigzagging here. And it's going all the way back here. I haven't asked anyone, but I would estimate that this is probably a 2-hour long line. All right, so we are still going. We're over here by Figment, and this line is still wrapped around. I'm going to say that 2 hours is probably not the right estimate. It's probably going to be longer than that. Okay, so I think we have finally found the end of the line. It's over here at Nemo. It is wrapped around all the way to Nemo. We are not going to stand in this line because we're not planning on buying anything. We're saving for vacation. So I was gonna just go in and look, but I'm not gonna wait in that line just to look. I would recommend getting here at Rope Drop if you're gonna do something like this. That had been our plan, and slept through all of our alarms this morning, so that was fun. When we came in, they told us to go to the right, and I wasn't, for the 40th merchandise, and I wasn't sure what that meant. So we went into that shop and there was nothing there, but this is why. We are almost to the entrance. There's Spaceship Earth right there.
Alright, we are back in the park, and just in the time it took me to walk to the car and back, it got even more busier than I thought it would. So, time to go find Brittany. As I'm sure you saw how crazy that line was to get into the creation shop. Whew, that's insane. Oh, Goofy's out. For today, they also have a commemorative guide map for the 40th. It's really cool. We got a couple of them. One of the things that we're going to try to see today is to see if there's anything special, extra special happening outside of the merch. All right, so there are a couple fun things happening at Epcot this morning, but not as much as you would think. It seems to be there's some treats and some merch. That's really what they're doing for the 40th, I should say. So we're gonna go back a little bit later to see if we can get some of those treats and maybe see the merch if they're not sold out, because it's like a 3 or 4 hour long wait in line just to go into the Connections shop or the creation shop. It's one of the two. I always get them confused. So we decided to hop over to the Yachten Beach Club, get some breakfast before breakfast is over. So we're gonna go do that now. Again, I can't say it enough. If you have the opportunity to do a mobile order, do a mobile order. We put it in when we were walking over here and it's already ready. Gonna go inside and get it and pick it up. Alright, so here's our breakfast. Just a regular breakfast bowl. Comes with a biscuit, some scrambled eggs, bacon, potato barrels, and Mickey waffles. And then we also
Got a breakfast tart. It broke, so
oh no!
Unfortunately, I didn't break it. It was that way. It's a pretty good size. Like, that's my hand. It was $6.49. It has guava icing, guava filling. I don't know. It's kind of like a Disney version of a Pop-Tart. I will say, if you're trying to do Disney on a budget, which don't we all, one way that I would recommend doing that is getting breakfast at a resort, because you can get a kid's meal if you do a quick service. I usually do that, which you've seen before, and then Steven usually gets like a sandwich, and we usually come out of there with like $15, and I'll get 2 waffles and 2 sides of bacon and a fountain drink that can be refilled 3 times after the initial fill for like $7 for a kid's meal. So, and it's pretty filling, and then you can like snack in the afternoon and then have a bigger dinner at night. Another good way to do that is Viennapoli. You can get a pizza for $25 that'll feed a family of 4. Like, we can't eat it by ourselves. Yeah. So There are some good ways to do that. You are going to have a better selection and cheaper selection at the resorts. I will also say I noticed today that coming to Beach and Yacht Club was a little bit more expensive than going to the value resorts. And those are an easy Skyliner ride from Epcot or Hollywood Studios. So just kind of keep that in mind, even if you're not staying at a value resort. If you want to save just a little bit of money, you can go over there. Now, the Beach and Yacht Clubs, like the deluxe resorts, have more options. So if you want something like a little bit, I don't know if better's the right word, but like more variety, like they have like a steak and egg sandwich here where you can get like an egg sandwich at Art of Animation or something. So, you know, keep that in mind too. They have a little bit more variety, but you can get off a little bit cheaper at the All-Star Resorts.
Yeah. I also saw that they have a egg white and spinach wrap.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and that wasn't very expensive. I think it was like $6 or $7.
Yeah.
So yeah, breakfast is a really great value and can be really filling. Like this was like I think $13,
yeah.
And we've got a waffle, eggs, potato barrels, like 2 pieces of bacon, a biscuit. So really good value.
Yeah, and it's enough for us to split. So
yeah.
All right, so here's the Tart.
Wish our ear hadn't fallen off.
Yeah,
I don't know. When I saw Tart for breakfast, I thought maybe it would be warm like a Pop-Tart, but it's not. So it is like cold. But there's the inside.
What's it filled with? With guava, right?
Guava, yeah, and it's like it's falling apart. So pastry, shimmery, sprinkles on top.
Oh wow, it is shimmery.
Good. I wouldn't spend $6.50 on it again.
Does it taste like a Pop-Tart?
Not really. Yeah. I'd probably skip this one, but it's not terrible. Just it would be better if it was warm.
That makes sense. I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Yeah. It's a little dry. Not a bad taste. But yeah, I don't know if I'd like pay for this again. Oh. Well, there you go. Oh yeah, I can have as much of it as I'd like. I don't know if you can see from here, but the barges say Epcot 40th. It's cool. It's also very crowded right now. We are heading out for the day because it's crowded. They're not doing as much for the 40th as we thought they were. So we're gonna go ahead and head out and see what else there is to do post-hurricane at theme parks.